Good morning. My name is Arden from Ravenscroft School in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today I will be reading chapter 17, Starbuck. While Ahab was in his cabin, plotting his maps and waiting for his new leg to be completed, the rest of us went about our jobs. We had to pump the whale oil into barrels. These barrels were to be stored in the ship's cargo hold. Starbuck was directing the men in the hold when he was called back up to the deck. One of the men had noticed that oil was leaking into the waters around the Pequod. This was not a good thing. There was a leak in the barrels. Starbuck went to the captain's office to talk to Ahab about this new problem, and I followed in case there were new orders. "Sir," Starbuck said, "we are leaking oil out of the hold. We have to stop in Japan for repairs." "Stop?" Ahab said. "Are you suggesting when we stop when we've just discovered the trail? We've finally heard of a sighting of Moby Dick." "If we don't stop, sir," Starbuck said, "we'll lose more oil in a day than we might gather in a year." "I'm not going to waste time with a petty thing like that," Ahab said. "We have sailed 20,000 miles for this," Starbuck tried to explain. "And we are not there yet," Ahab scoffed. "I am talking about oil, sir," Starbuck said. "And I am certainly am not," Ahab said very sternly. "Please leave me now. I cannot be bothered with this." "Sir," Starbuck said. His face was getting red. He was trying not to lose his temper. "I can't agree with your line of thinking." "I am the captain of this ship," Ahab said. "That means I am in charge. That means I am the Lord and the master of the ship. Now get back on deck and leave me to my duties." Starbuck turned and went back up to the deck. I followed, but not before I saw Ahab start to pace about his room. "How dare he speak to me like that?" he muttered to himself. "I should punish him. I could make sure that he never gets another first mate job again." Ahab made his way back up to the deck. He watched his crew working away. Starbuck was directing us men back down into the hold. We were going to mend the leak ourselves rather than stopping for repairs. Ahab realized that he had won the fight.